I'm Alex Turner, a journalist chasing biotech secrets, and I've been digging into Miragen corporations for years. I needed to prove they had crossed a line, but nothing prepared me for what I found tonight, something I can never unsee. Inside Miragen's abandoned lab, a twisted creature was loose. The truth could expose Miragen's once and for all. But first, I have to make it out alive. I tightened my grip on the flashlight, its beam cutting through the thick darkness of the Miragen research facility. The air inside was thick, like the place itself was suffocating. My name is Alex Turner. I'd been called here once as a maintenance tech, but this time I was following a lead. As a freelance journalist, I'd spent years chasing leads in biotech, but tonight felt different. Sources inside Miragen Corporation whispered about something terrible lurking in this forgotten building. My editor wouldn't touch the story, saying it was too risky, but I couldn't ignore it. I needed this, needed to prove that Miragen had crossed a line, and people could be in danger. If I uncovered a scandal this big, it would all be worth it. If a Pulitzer-worthy headline emerged from this night's work, all the better. The deeper I went, the more my gut twisted. I felt watched. It was as if the whole place was holding its breath. I found the lab. The door was ajar, and an eerie blue glow spilled out. I pushed inside and was hit by the stench of decay. The place was wrecked. Tubes and wires snaked across the floor, shattered glass, and broken equipment were strewn everywhere. In the middle of the room stood a massive containment chamber, its door cracked wide open. My eyes widened in horror as I saw the remnants of failed experiments scattered. Grotesque creatures, half-formed and frozen in twisted agony. I rushed to a still-active computer terminal. The logs detailed the horrifying project. This was Miragen's latest bioengineer nightmare. A fusion of beast created in secret. They called it Project Chimera. It had escaped. A low growl echoed from within the facility. My heart hammered in my chest. I felt a deep urge to leave. I had to get out before the creature found me. I bolted down the dark halls, every shadow a possible threat. The sound of claws scraping against metal followed behind me, growing louder with each step. My breath came in short, ragged bursts as I spotted an emergency exit sign ahead. I sprinted toward it, feeling the creature's presence behind me. I crashed through the door, expecting freedom. Instead, I found myself in a wide-open courtyard, still within the facility's grounds. The cold night air hit my skin, but I wasn't safe yet. I turned, and there it was. Project Chimera. A horrifying fusion of beast, its muscles rippled beneath blackened fur, and its glowing eyes locked onto mine with an unsettling intelligence. Its grotesque form illuminated by the moonlight. I barely dodged its attack, stumbling toward the far side of the courtyard. My eyes frantically searched for a way out, the creature closing in fast. As I caught my breath, something made me turn. It wasn't attacking. It stood still, staring at me. Its eyes, what I saw in them, froze me. As I realized the truth, it wasn't just a monster. There was pain there, sadness, Miragen had created it, twisted it into this, and now it was lost. It was a victim of ambition, of reckless science, of humanity's darkest urges. My heart sank. In that moment, my fear shifted into something deeper. Empathy. I didn't run. Instead, I stepped forward, my heart pounding in my chest. The creature hesitated, as if it didn't know whether to flee or fight. I saw fear in those glowing eyes, but I also saw a spark of something desperate for connection. For a fleeting second, we understood each other. Then, with a low growl, Project Chimera turned and vanished into the night, leaving me alone in the courtyard, shaken. I had survived, but the truth was far darker than I'd imagined. Miragen had crossed a line, and tonight felt like my biggest story yet. As I walked away from the facility, the wind whispered through the trees, and a chilling thought followed me. Sometimes, the real monsters are the ones pulling the strings.